Coach, as we preview this weekend's matchup against Georgia College, it will have been 2 weeks since your team last did the court. How challenging has it been to stay engaged and focused in the midst of a season when you're off for 2 weeks?
Well, the one thing I think is that we're fresh. Practice is something new, I think, when we come back in practice. But we're missing game opportunities, and I think, we've got a fairly young team. We've got some new kids. We're trying to blend in the mix, and I think we need games and experience. Obviously the practices are great, but we need to go out there and take those tests and see how we do against other people, and then move on from there. So I think that's hurt us, but I think the girls have been good in practice. And last day we practiced was Monday, and then we had the hiccup, and then missed a couple of days. So we're going to be back at it today.
What have you been able to do over the last 2 weeks, if anything?
Well, hit and miss. I mean, and a lot of it is you're preparing for an opponent. You're doing a combination of working on your stuff and also scout report stuff, and then all of a sudden the opponent changes, and so it was getting ready for Aiken, and then we had the shutdown, and then it was getting ready for Flagler, and then we got shut down again, and now it's getting ready for Georgia College. So it's kind of combination on you trying to get better at what you do, and look at your past games and what you need to improve on, and moving forward with that.
I know we're about a month and a half into the season, but it's still such a small sample size in terms of games that you've actually played. But where do you feel like your team is right now as a group?
Yeah, just still need to play more together. I think continue to improve on the defensive end and rebounding, and then just we knock down shots, figure out the offense a little bit. I think that's not too bad. We've put some new stuff in, and the girls are picking up on that. But I just think it's just being a little more efficient offensively and taking advantage of opportunities, knocking down easy shots, and then when we get fouled, stepping up to the free throw line and make free throws.
Taking out a Georgia College team this Saturday who, at least the last 3 games, has struggled a bit offensively. But when you look at film, what do you see from them?
They run a lot of good stuff. I mean, we try to run some of the Princeton stuff, the 4-out Princeton stuff, and they do a real good job of it. I mean, they do a good job of executing their offense. They're going to give you a lot of different looks. I mean, they've got a lot of different sets out of it that you kind of need to be prepared for. And they have. They just struggle to shoot the ball. And it's like Vic has struggled to shoot the ball, but she's proven that she can knock down the 3. Wesley's shooting it pretty good, I think. So those are their main 2, but they've got a number of kids. The one thing, looking at the stat sheet and looking at the game film I've looked at, is they've really offensive rebound the ball. So I think that's going to be a key for us. They've got some size across the board and some athletic ability. Can we do a good job on the glass? And then I think, when you're playing against a team that may be struggling offensively, the key is to not give them a lot of easy stuff. To not have breakdowns defensively where you give them easy baskets and kind of get them going and get their confidence going.
And you mentioned Harper Vick. She averages, I think, like 19 shot attempts per game, so a very high-volume shooter. What kind of challenges can she prevent? Do you think?
She's really crafty with the ball. I mean, refuses a lot of ball screens, shot fakes, gets in there and pumps, gets you up in the air and draws fouls, gets to the free throw line. So we've got to do a solid job on her, sticking to our defensive principles, and then, obviously knowing where Wesley is, because that's one of their best three-point shooters. And then, again, like I say, we've got to get on the defensive glass and make sure we box them out. I think we got to get some easy ones, too. They're solid defensively. They play pretty much pack line defense with a little bit of size, and they try to keep the ball in front of you and make you score over them. So we got to try to get some easy baskets with some run outs and those type of things.
All right, Coach, thanks for your time. Best of luck this weekend.
Okay, thank you.